Dozens of tabs, hundreds of spreadsheets, thousands of hours wasted every year looking for housing, all leading to homelessness. Endless commuting. Treacherous traffic. These are the plights of an average college student looking for housing. But now we have a solution. Introducing House. House is a cloud-based, resolution-concentrated, database-driven web application developed in an agile environment with the primary focus of making the world a better place. College students can easily integrate information from different housing websites into a clean, mess-free comparison view to quickly make decisions over fundamental information. Before we demonstrate this technology, let's hear team members discuss the components used to deliver it, the process of development, and get a glimpse into the house culture.
So we wrote all of our code, backend code in Node.js, and all of our front-end code in React and Bootstrap. For the database, we chose to use Firebase. Using Node.js allowed us to easily integrate with the front end, with both being based in JavaScript. We thought about coding the backend in Python at first, but that would have made it harder to integrate the front end and the backend. One of the huge advantages of using Node.js was the large JavaScript libraries that we had at our disposal. One of them was Cheerio, which really helped with the web scraping.
As software development lead, we are responsible to oversee the process of designing different classes and modules that will be used in our app. The biggest backend feature of app is web scraping. We have multiple scraping functions that are each customized to scrape from different housing sites like rent.com and rentals.com. We have two major scrapers in the backend, the main scraper and the map scraper.
So the two different modules, the main scraper and the map scraper, work differently, where the main scraper is required to, we use that to scrape all the required information from a listing URL that the user provides us, and the map scraper integrates the Google API to get distance information, photos, and all the nearby grocery stores that are near the listing's address. And we use those informations and store them in a custom listing class, which has all the information for the listing, including things like the address, the price, the number of bedrooms and bathrooms, etc.
We decided to use Firebase because it provides a useful authentication API, which allowed us to save our user information securely and efficiently. And we also wanted a real-time database because it allowed us to dynamically update the data that we displayed on the website. Firebase also provided an easy way to query and save data that helped us save many lines of code. And so for these reasons, we found that Firebase fit our needs and was easy to integrate into our website.
Due to the fact that our backend was coded primarily in JavaScript, React was a natural choice. It was able to take all the static elements of our website and convert it to vanilla HTML for us. And it also came with the capability of Bootstrap, which was able to save tons of lines of code and time due to the fact that it had pre-built styling. Together with React, we were able to make our code seamless and professional.
Efficiency was a major factor in our development process. As the algorithm specialist, it was my job to make sure our program was as fast as possible without compromising the quality. When we first tested our map scraper, it took 15 seconds to get the data from one site, but after some major redesigning, we were able to get the map scraper and main scraper to work in 5 seconds.
Planning was a large component of creating House. We couldn't go straight to coding. We had to lay out what we wanted the user experience to be like. As senior systems analyst, that was part of what I did with coordinating the use cases, user stories, requirements, and other artifacts. Additionally, we styled all of our web pages, again, as Jack had said, using React, but mostly also with CSS and HTML, making sure that everything was just in its place.
As the QA engineer on this project, I needed to make sure that our application would be secure when we deployed it. We knew our application would reach as far as the villages of UCSD to Revel. We used a manual version of Selenium, where I wrote tests and then clicked on buttons to get through them.
So we started out this project with some more grandiose ideas. We wanted this to be a complete replacement of any apartment listing site so that students would be able to only use one site to congregate all possible listings. But unfortunately, we realized that given our current time limitations, that would not be possible. So we decided to focus on what would make our app more unique, that being scraping of various listings, a comparison tool, and the ability to save listings on our site.
Coming into this project, a lot of us on the team were strangers to each other, and we all had very limited experience with software engineering and app development. But over the past 10 weeks, we've really grown into a team, and we've pushed each other to learn new languages, new technologies, and much more. I'm so proud of all the work everyone has put into on this team, and I'm truly grateful to have had the opportunity to work alongside and lead such dedicated and intelligent people. We've done a lot of good work together and have grown so much as software engineers and as people, and this has truly been an invaluable experience.
With that overview of technology choices, decisions, challenges, overcomings, and a look into our culture and development process, let's look at our project's functionality. Once registered and logged in, users can enter a link from any apartment website. While most websites are cluttered with hundreds of words and dozens of details to sift through, we provide just the necessities for a college student through advanced web scraping. You can save these listings to folders you create. These saved listings can be added to a comparison table found in the nav bar. The comparison table lists all of the information about listings you've saved, side by side, in a minimalistic and organized fashion. A help page at the top provides a quick FAQ about functionality of our site. You can view folders by clicking on the My Folders button on the nav bar and a folder from the dropdown. In your folders, listings are displayed by their most essential information. Clicking on a listing brings up more details and allows you to add this listing to the comparison table, move it to a different folder, or remove it from the current folder. Additionally, listings can be quickly sorted by price, size, distance, and number of beds. We hope our application makes your housing search manageable and smooth. Remember, you always have a home at House.